This is 202 Parkside Offices West 5th. And this is Mons Lake, Washington 98837. And this is Ash Street, 5th Division, and also the loft here on 5th and Beach, which has updating systems here during the rainfall, which caused no downtime at all, which the systems are all updated. And I have a former Vice President Protection Act of 2000, all the way from 1990, 1991, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2003, 2001, 2002, 2003, 4, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is the Identity Theft Enforcement and Restitution Act 2008. Computer crime theft and misuse of persons' identifiable data, section 1028, 102A, 1030, 2511, and 2701 offenses. Plebis 110, 326, Title 2, 209, September 26, 2008. And this is the, in accordance with the section, United States Sentencing Commission shall review the guideline and policy statements applicable of persons convicted of offenses under section 1028, 102A, 1030, 2511, and 2701 of the Title 18 United States Code. May other relevant provisions in law order reflect the intent of Congress as such penalties, incarcerating comparison to the currently covered set of such guidelines and policy statements. Requirements on determining the guidelines and policy state appropriate sentence for the compliance increments in subsection A. United States Commission shall consider the extent to which guidelines, policy statements, or may not account the following factors that create effective deterrent. And this is called number 1, level of sophisticated planning involved in such offenses. Whether such offense is committed for the purpose of commercial advantage or private financial benefit. Potential of actual loss resulting from offenses, including the value of information obtaining from protected computer, regardless of whether the owner or deprived of use of information. Whether information obtained constitutes trade secret or other proprietary information that the cost of incurred, developed, or compiling the information. Whether the defendant has active intent or the cause of physical property harm committing an offense, the extent of which the offense violated the privacy rights of the individual. The effect of the responsive operation of the agency of the United States government of the state and local government. Whether offense involved computer used by use either the government, state, or local government, or further national defense, national security, or administration of justice. Whether the offense involved a computer used by the United States government, state, or local government, and further of national defense, national security, or administration of justice. Whether the offense was intended or had the effect of especially interfered with disrupting the curriculum and structures. Whether offense was included that had been creating a threat of public health or safety, causing injury of any person, or causing death. Whether defendant prosperity involved in a juvenile and commission of offense. Whether defendant intent to cause damage, intent to obtain personal information should disengage, segregate, and consider separately from the factor of USSG 2B.11.B14. Whether use of vessels involved in pattern continue to fragment violates. Now, whether the term of the victim is USSG 2B 1.1 should be included individual whose privacy was violated as a result of offense addition to individuals who suffered moderate harm as a result of the offense. Number 13, whether the defendant discloses personal information obtaining during commission of offense. Number C, additional requirements in carrying out this section. United States Sentencing Commissions shall assure reasonable consistency of other relevant directives and other sentencing guidelines. Account of additional aggravated or mitigating sentences might justify exceptionally generally acceptable sentences. Make of the confronting changes of sentencing guidelines. Ensuring the guidelines adequately meet the purpose of the sentence is set forth subsection 3553 entitled 18 United States Code. Let our veterans rest in peace of 2008. Veterans Grave Markers, published 110-384, 3 October 10, 2008, 122, Stat 4094 provided. Directions to the Sentencing Commission. Pursuit of authority under Section 994 and Title 28 United States Code, the United States Sentencing Commission shall review if the appropriate amend federal sentence guidelines and policy statements, ensure guidelines and policy statements provide inadequate sentence enactments to an offense involved discretion of theft or trafficking or grave marker or headstone monument or other object intended to permanently mark veterans' grave. Commission duties and carry out this subsection. Sentence Commission shall ensure the sentence guidelines and policy statement relating to the offenders convicted of these offenses appropriately subvert and reasonable, consistent and irrelevant directives. Other federal sentencing guidelines policy statements makes necessary confronting changes to federal sentencing guidelines. Ensure guidelines inadequate meet the purpose of sentence set forth section 3553, Title 18 United States Code. Drug trafficking vessels, Internet Action Act of 2008. Submarine vessels, section 285 offenses, published 110-407, Title I, 103, October 13, 2008, 12, Stat 4298 provided. Section 103 Sentencing Guidelines in General Pursuit of Authority under Section 994P, Title 28 United States Code. In accordance with Section United States Commission shall permanent sentence guidelines include policy statements and amend existing sentence guidelines, include policy statements providing inadequate penalties for persons convicted of knowingly operating by the means of embarking submersible vessels and submersible vessels in violation of Section 2285 Title 18 United States Code. Requirements in carrying out section of United States Sentencing Commission shall, number 1, ensure that sentence guidelines and policy statements reflect serious nature of the offense described in Section 2285 United States 18, Title 18 United States Code. The need of the direct deterrence of the prevent such offenses. Number 2, account of aggravating or mitigating circumstance might justify exception included. A, the use of submersible vessel or semi-submersible vessels described as Section 2285 Title 18 United States Code of the facilitate other felonies. B, repetitive of submersible vessels or semi-submersible vessels described in Section 2285 Title 18 United States Code facilitate other felonies included such as part of ongoing criminal organization or enterprise. Number C, whether to use such vessels involves a pattern continue to flagrant violate of Section 2285 Title 18 United States Code. Number D, whether the persons operating or embarking in a submersible vessel or semi-submersible vessel willfully caused, attempting to cause, or permitted destruction of damage such as vessels or failed and to heave or when directed by law enforcement officers. And E, circumstances which sentencing guidelines and policy statements provide sentencing enhancements. Number 3, ensure reasonable generosity of relevant directives, other sentencing guidelines and policy statements and statutory provisions. Number 4, making any necessary confirming changes to sentence guidelines by policy statements. Number 5, ensure the sentence guidelines and policy statements inadequate meet the purpose of sentences 43553A2 Title 18 United States Code. Ryan Haight, Online Pharmacy Consumer Protection Act 2008. Delivery of controlled substance by means of the Internet. Sentencing Guidelines, United States Sentencing Commission determined whether to amend and establish guideline policy statements to confront federal sentence guidelines and policy statements and act amendments by these acts, such as conster or any change of maximum penalty of violation involving controlled substance or a particular schedule being sole reason to amend establish new guideline policy statements. William Wilberforce Trafficking Victims Protection Reauthorization Act, National Defense Act, Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Hate Crimes Prevention Act, and also the Alien Harboring for the Wilberforce Trafficking Violation Protection Reauthorization Act. Authority is Section 994 of Title 20 United States Code. Sentencing Commission shall review appropriate amend sentence guidelines applicable to persons convicted of alien harboring to ensure conformity of the sentencing guidelines applicable to persons convicted of promoting a commercial sex act. Harboring was committed in furtherance of prostitution, defendant of sentencing otherwise leader, manager, supervisor, or criminal activity. And that's 202 West Fifth Avenue, Parkside, Moses Lake, Washington. Moses Lake.